I've got like a little community walk. We're doing 1,000 steps. Also, why am I doing this? It's because my thing's on charge. I've got like 1,000 steps. I actually have no idea if anyone's gonna go. I've like launched it to my like coaching community, and I don't really know if everyone's going. So either way, I'm doing it. I think Matt has decided literally 2 seconds ago that he is gonna come. I think, if he's still coming, stay tuned. Quick little brekkie. So excited. Yes. I have not done the 1,000 steps for years, and the last time I did it, I feel like I did it as a family, and the whole time I hated it was me trying to figure out where I literally was complaining the entire time. I think I even fell over because I was so dramatic. Like I rolled down the hill, so be careful with that. It's like rocky kind of things. But I'm excited to do this at the current person I am now. I wonder if anyone's gonna show. Kind of exciting, but also at the same time, if no one shows, that's okay. We're doing it. So I have arrived at 1,000 steps, and I'm not alone. Guys, vlog. People came. People came. So, I know, I actually thought I was coming alone, but I honestly thought no one was coming. Honestly, but they turned out. Yeah.
You said it was 1,000, we've already done 1,000.
We've done none. Smashed it. Well done. Well done. Light work. Oh, he's back moving. Well done, guys. Hey, you're nearly there. Yay, you're at the finish line. Woo! Just got home from doing the 1,000 steps. It definitely wasn't 1,000 steps though, actually, was it? It was like 500 maybe.
What? It's 1,000 stairs. That's what the whole thing is.
I will Google that. I don't reckon it's 1,000. Because it seemed like we're just like walking up a hike for ages, and it was like
it says
100
the start
steps.
of the 1,000 steps.
Anyway, we just got back, and honestly, so grateful for like the turnout. To be honest, like I said to you, I wasn't really sure if anyone was going to come because I hadn't really gone on my way to be like, are you coming? Are you coming? I just wanted to like let people do their own thing and choose to kind of go through that emotion. I think like sometimes babying people and being like, are you coming? Just come, you'll be fine. Like that also doesn't teach them what they actually need to learn themselves in life. So I'm really grateful that so many came. Made me really happy, and it also made me really reflective of me so many years ago. I sucked at that. It was so hard, and I found that very, very easily, which was great. Matt did an amazing job. He's just having a hay fever tablet, so don't mind. But he obviously found it really hard, which is obviously warranted. You have sore ankle, you don't really do that type of cardio. It's different compared to bike and all that kind of stuff. But it was a great turnout. I'm really happy that I put it out there. Bought my best friend something a little bit special this year for her birthday, something a little bit extra special. Actually, now I think about it, this year was special too. Last year was special too because she turned 30 and I took her to Queensland. But I just got her something a little bit extra special, something that like she will be able to love and appreciate. She was going through a little bit of a hard time, and I just wanted to give her a gentle reminder that she's so special, so capable, and all the things. And anyway, it just arrived. Been waiting quite a while for this. Her birthday was on the 4th, so it's quite a while. I'm not going to open it because it's seriously packaged so nice. I was actually a little bit scared to order this online, and because I wasn't sure how it's going to come. I want it to be special, but it comes with like the bag. It comes with a really nice little note. It comes in a box, and I got a personalized card as well, which is just super cute. I'm not going to show you that either. But anyway, I just wanted to share not from a space of like, I'm better than you, but to make sure that you're looking after the people that love you and appreciate you and that are always there for you, even when they're silent, you know. One of the things that I love about me and Em's friendship is that it is so low maintenance. She doesn't ask me, hey, how are you? She always just says like, hope you're well, hope the week's good for you. And honestly, as a girly who is really busy and sometimes just like the questions, like I'm asked questions all day, every day. And honestly, sometimes I don't even have the capacity to be like, yeah, I'm good, how are you? Like I don't want the small talk, and she's the exact same. And she's one of the most easiest, low maintenance friends. And it has taken me 27 or 28 years to find a friendship like that. And so I just bought her something a little bit special. Been eyeing it off for a while for her, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So special. This is your reminder that, you know, the grass is green where you water it. And sometimes you have to say goodbye to kind of average people that you don't have in common with so that you can find new people. And also just please remember that sometimes takes time. I went quite a few years just being a lone wolf, with no friends except for really Matt, especially when I started my healing kind of journey. And I think that's also really important to understand that sometimes you actually have to let go and just be a lone wolf and just focus on you, and the right people out there will match your energy. And if you're complaining, I talk about this a little bit with my clients, but like I often get clients that are like, you know, my friends don't reply, or they're this, they're that. And then, you know, they take 7 to 10 working days to reply to me as their coach. And it's like, well, the energy that you put out into the world is the exact energy that you're going to get in. So make sure you audit that too. I have a little bit of a haul. Princess Holly. Now, a fun fact about me is that I don't really ever do any online shopping anymore, which is cool because there was once a time where I online shopped so much, and looking back now, it was definitely a way that I kind of like self-soothed my low confidence and the shitness that I felt about myself. Am I saying that's what you do if you're an online shopper? No, but for me, in hindsight now, I can definitely relate me buying a lot of clothes constantly to trying to feel better in myself. However, today, that is not the case. As a woman who is like muscular, has shape, have got big glutes, I've got a small waist, I have, you know, like I've got muscles. It's incredibly challenging for me to find clothes that fit my body. My body is not meant to fit clothes. My clothes are meant to fit my body, okay? Not the other way around. And so I really do struggle. I struggle mostly in winter because I feel like summer you can wear like dresses and like stretchy kind of materials. However, in winter it's like jeans and like stuff like that. So I definitely struggle more in winter. But I have just done like a little bit of a haul. It's freezing. Like it is the 27th of November. It's summer next week and it's just freezing. So I've just got a little bit of clothes like kind of in between, I guess like spring maybe. And also some work stuff. So I, as you may or may not know, I'm also a hairdresser. So I don't have a uniform. My uniform is just like looking chic and cool girl. And if you look good, you feel good. So I just got a couple of things. So I've got this little tank top. I think I struggle mostly with tops because I have a lot of like jeans and pants, always stretchy material, that I kind of just like have had for like the last 5 years. So I don't really need pants, so to speak. I've got enough jeans. I've just got like, honestly, like 3 staple jeans, and I've just got a lot of like stretchy knit stuff, which is funny because like people are always like, oh my God, where'd you get this from? But a lot of the clothes that I wear are, you know, within the last 4 to 5 years, and I just put it up and then when summer comes, I put it back down. So anyway, we have a white top here. So it's like a layered kind of vibe. I like it. And like really nice dressy kind of tops just for like going out for dinner. So again, like this one, it's like kind of a bit tighter around the waist area, and I can just like wear that with some jeans or a nice pants, which is super cute. I just feel like as well, like dressing I'm not going to say dressing for my age because honestly, it just feel good with whatever you want. But I definitely feel like the fashion is very young girl. And I don't know, I just don't really relate to that anymore as a 31-year-old. Like, I don't know. I go into Glassons and I'm like, oh my God, this is all so cute, but not for me. If that makes sense. I don't know. I got this. So again, like a nice little button-up tee. It's like kind of like cinched in a little bit. Very cute. And then I actually got a two-piece set. I have to try all this on because who knows, like this might not fit my bust. It's so hard. Like what people don't speak about is how hard it is to find your size, especially like the models online. I got a size 6 in this because obviously I do have a really small waist, but I obviously do have a bigger bust as well. Like not huge, but I mean, I would be a D, 310 cc. And then I got, a two-piece. So I don't really ever wear, so dangerous. I don't know why they put this shit in. I don't really ever wear green, but I just thought that would be a really cute little set. I might wear this to work today, to be honest. So it's like a two-piece set. Again, so important as a gym girly. This, having a pants, a stretchy material that you can tighten around the waist, or it's just stretchy in general. I think this is the kind of pants that I wear. Whenever you see me wearing pants, just know that it is always stretchy and giving and oversized because nothing else fits my quads. And even an example of that, I got these for my birthday today. I got these for my birthday, these flares. You can't really see them, but I got a size extra small, I think. Yeah, extra small. And they are so tight on my quads. Again, like I have quads, I've got glutes. I don't know, I guess like flares like for Pilates queens. But you know, Pilates is cute, but osteoporosis is not. So little things like that, like these are so tight on my quads. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, that's my hack for you. And it obviously came with this top. So I got a size 6 in this set. It comes as a set. So yeah, that's cute. And lastly, which is so risky, I don't really ever buy jeans on a site without trying them on. But I have been looking at these for so long and I was like, you know what? If that's the case, I'll return it. It's super easy to return shit, whatever. They are oversized as well. I have been eyeing these ones off for so long, but the problem is I reckon it will be too big in my waist because my waist is so small. What size did I go? I got a size 8. I feel like this will be too big on my waist. And then if I went any smaller, it would be too small on my quads, but we'll try that on and we'll see. Yeah, I actually really couldn't wait. So for some reason, I just decided to put them on right now. And to be honest, I think that's actually all right. I mean, I'm pretty used to like my pants kind of just being a little bit looser around the top area. Like it's just kind of normal. I do have my leggings on underneath. I feel like any tighter, that would be so tight on my little cha-cha. I feel like that should be actually all right. Which is nicely, and I think you can tighten this area with this a little bit. So I think we're good. Guys. I think we're good. Like it kind of like tightens up through here. But yeah, I think any tighter, it would be not fun when I'm sitting down because we all know, or I could just have a fat one, how painful it is when you wear jeans and they are so tight around your crotch and you don't even want to sit down and you don't want to even go for dinner because you can't wait to get home because like it hurts. So I think that is actually good. Well, that makes me happy because I've been eyeing these off for so long. Super cute.
Just a quick little chitty chat while I get my breakfast ready and prep my lunch. Today I decided to have just like tuna salad, just because I've got a really busy work day and I'm probably not going to have time to microwave plus have something hot. So tuna salad with some pickles and QB mayo and croutons and all that kind of stuff is my choice of on-the-go lunch today. Sometimes you have to adapt, and that's me adapting to like, okay, cool, I know I'm probably not gonna have that, but that's not what I'm coming on here to talk to you about. This morning, I woke up in serious agony. My shoulder's killing me. My hands are killing me. For reference, my BP script is, I'm just having a break period now, which sucks, but it should be here within the next 7 to 10 days. And I really couldn't be fucked. Like, I really couldn't be fucked, which is so funny because last night I was so motivated. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to train tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So keen. And then this morning, once that motivation's faded, once that feeling faded, I couldn't be fucked. And that's where you actually have to go into that, like, inner dialogue of like, okay, cool. Yeah, your shoulder hurts. Yeah, you feel like shit. But do you know what? Laying in bed and having a bit extra sleep is not going to help. You actually need to lubricate those joints, and movement is literal medicine. If you have a niggle or a pain and your physio or chiro or whoever you go to says to you, oh, rest, bed rest, don't do this, no, don't do that, you need to see another healthcare professional. I have had so many clients and myself have physios tell me, stop doing that, avoid that, don't do that. And you know what? I never got better. And I stayed paying them until I met my physio, John, who is always like, when I first met him, he's like, okay, cool, like, how are you training upper body? And I was like, oh, I'm not, because my last physio told me I shouldn't train upper body. And he looked at me dead in the eye and said, you do realize that your job is predominantly you training upper body all day, every day. And I was like, and he's like, and you have no muscle mass, so therefore, of course you're in pain. And I was like, oh my golly gosh. And so from that day on, everything changed because of somebody preaching different. And he is the guy that got mat walking, back squatting, back lifting, when other physios were like, you're never gonna do any of this ever again. He was like, no, you know, like, But 3 things to this. Motivation fades. You cannot rely on motivation because I had that last night and this morning I woke up with 0. Okay? It fades just like hunger fades, just like feelings fade, just like relationships fade, just like you can't be fucked going to work sometimes. It fades. You need to just remember that you don't actually have to believe every single thought that you think about yourself or about life or about the day. And my initial thought this morning was like, oh fuck, maybe I should just have a rest day. Maybe I should just go easy on myself, you know? I'm sure you guys have a lot of people in your life that are like, just go easy, you've had such a big week, oh my God. And the truth is, that just keeps you stuck. You might not be able to control your first thought, but you can absolutely control the second thought. And for me, my second thought was, well, the gym is probably going to help me and how I feel right now. And it's going to set me up for the best day because I have a huge day ahead. So yeah, it did. And now as someone who, you know, I don't even, what's the time? It's 8:02. I went to gym at 5:20 this morning. I'm about to have breakfast and I'm about to leave for work. And I can say that I didn't have to take any medication for my headache. I'd probably say for a normal person, it felt like a migraine because my tolerance for pain is quite high. So I didn't have to take any pain relief. I went to the gym and did my rehab for my shoulder. I trained upper body and I feel great. Not only that, I have a huge day ahead and getting up that little bit earlier. Fun fact, my alarm was actually 5:25 and at 5:20 I was like, what even is the time? And it was 5:20 and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get the fuck up right now and I'm going to anchor myself. And I was going to get my camera out and talk to you in the morning. But honestly, I was like, you know what? I actually just need to focus on me right now and not the camera. Even though it would have been a good learning and like you could see me, you know, how tired I looked and all things. It's no different to now. But this is your reminder. You do not need to listen to every single thought and make that fact. You might not have control over your first thought, but you do have control over your second thought. So something for you to think about. Have a good day. And I was just think like filling up your water bottle just takes so long, but actually it doesn't because I filmed it. I timed it one time. It takes 30 seconds. But what I want to say while I'm doing this habit stack is you can't argue with me that waking up at 5:20 is not the GOAT because
I have blow over my hair. I have gone to gym. I have had breakfast. I just vacuumed my house. I've just tidied my kitchen. I've just put away things, and I'm about to leave for work. And it's literally 8:15 a.m. You can't argue with me that the reason why I feel so good is because I literally choose to wake up earlier, and it gives me back so much. Okay, yeah. You can argue that it's just so hard. I get it, because I was once not a morning person either. And the thing is, you get to decide what you are. And so if you're not a morning person, you get to create and be one. Like, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you actually can. If you wanted to change, you would. If I said to you, I'm going to give you $1 million if you get up early every morning at 5 a.m. for the next 6 months, you would do it. Why would you do it? Because you are getting $1 million at the end of it. Now, do that for yourself. Because for me, I know when I transformed into being a morning person, of course it was hard. But do you know what I did? I said to myself, I'll give myself 30 days of committing to waking up early. And I did it. And well, here I am, like 6 years on. So if you wanted to, you would. And honestly, the biggest hack that I can give you is to stay in routine. You saw even in Queensland, I was waking up at 4:30, which is 5:30 here, which is typically the same time that I was getting up here. Stay in routine. On my rest days, I still get up at the same time, maybe 10 minutes later. But for the most part, routine. Your body loves routine. Get up, go into the sunlight. Get up, put some effort into yourself. Brush your hair, do all the things. Like, this is my second time brushing my teeth. But yeah, you can't tell me that waking up at 5 a.m. doesn't just give you back so much time, energy, space, capacity, mental health, everything. Like, you can't. I'm so sorry. I have been both the 5 a.m. girl, which I am now, and the 8 o'clock wait for work and be crazy anxious because I've slept in and pressed snooze 100 times. I can guarantee you that I would rather this every day of the week, because waking up and feeling that level of anxiety every single day was not a fucking vibe. Boy, oh boy, am I so glad that I got up this morning, because today has been a day. Like, mentally overwhelming. Just heavy workload, as in big hair and stuff like that. Traffic that I didn't anticipate. It's been a lot. And you know what? So many things today where I'm like, I am so glad that I got up at the time I did, because like my body feels like it's been through the ringer just in my work, because I'm a hairdresser, very body dense kind of job. And honestly, like, I'm so glad, because firstly, I filled up my cup to then fill up other people's cups. Secondly, I meal prepped a very easy lunch. I had salad, tuna, blah, 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 blah. And I literally had that, like, and my toner was processing, and I could eat that, sit down and eat it while my toner was on for 10 minutes. Again, like, I wouldn't have time to microwave things. So just like, there's so many things. I cannot explain how important it is to think about worst case scenario and then plan for that. Today I planned for worst case scenario, and honestly, worst case scenario happened. And I was so glad that I forward thought and was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to have lunch, probably gonna need this, probably gonna need to do that. And I just thought logically, not emotionally. And as the byproduct of that, like, what even is the time? It's 3:43. I just got home and I started work at 8:30, and it was a big day. Like, that doesn't sound like a big day, but like, it is a big day. And then I'm about to go and do treadmill stuff. But for now, I'm going to have some Dr. Hydrate. But you just sometimes have to think logically. And in these moments, where people fail is that you're so busy focusing on right now and the next second. You need to forward think. And as a business owner, as a hairdresser, you can't just think about today's clients. I thought about today's clients 3 months ago, and again, like 6 weeks ago when I was ordering stock,
I was thinking about December in July. Okay. That same mentality for yourself, and you will be able to go very far. You'll be able to go very far. I think what we need to understand is like the people that get the best results are the ones that understand that life is not always going to be amazing and it's not always going to be easy. For me, I'm in a very work heavy focused season. It's Christmas. Coaching gets busy. Everyone wants to look their best, feel the best. And hairdressing, everyone wants to look their best, feel the best for Christmas. So I'm in a very work dense period. How convenient could it be for me to go, oh, I'm not going to go to the gym because I'm so busy at work at the moment. I'm not going to meal prep because I'm so busy at work at the moment. Instead, I use that as a reason to why I need to. I'm so aware of like self-sabotaging patterns that I already know exactly how to get out of that. Anyway, this is just a big fat fucking reminder. Today didn't go to plan, but it also did go to plan. There was elements of like, fuck, this is challenging. And there was also elements of like, fuck, this is amazing and I'm so good at my job. But the aftermath of that was like, holy shit, I'm so mentally overstimulated. I was go. I didn't stop. Like, I did not stop. I stopped to eat and I stopped to eat my tuna salad. And that is it. That is it. I just drove home in silence, and that is how you recharge. I'm going to have a Dr. Hydrate now because my order just came because they were on sale on Black Friday. I drink this. Me and Matt drink this most days. I got Matt lychee lime, never had that one. I had got grape, which is my favorite, and strawberry kiwi. And then I also just got mixed flavors of the little sachets because I like to keep them in my gym bag. I also had a free bottle. So.
I am with a massive public service announcement. Lock 3 is seriously underrated for shoulder, neck pain, headaches, migraines, all that kind of stuff. I have been doing this really consistently, probably for the last 4 years, and my neck and my migraines were never really improving. There was a few elements to why it's improving, but Lock 3, honestly, elite. I've just finished work, and I have a headache in my neck, and I'm going to do Lock 3 now, and then I'm going to go and do my cardio. I've got 20 minutes remaining for the week, and it seriously, I cannot recommend it enough. I will share the link in the description of this video of like what exactly Lock 3 is, because Andrew Locke can actually explain it way better than what I can. Honestly, it is the GOAT. It is the GOAT, greatest of all time, in case you don't know what that means. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that now.